it is Sonia. I am back again with the reveal of da-da-da-da. So, I've been doing a couple videos where I was thinking about doing sister slash micro locks. I had consultation after consultation after consultation. My last video was about I recapped my 5 consultations that I had and disclosed that the last one I had, which was in Atlanta, Georgia, I liked and scheduled an appointment to get it done, and here I am. This is my reveal of my sister locks. So, a little catch up if you haven't seen the other videos. I haven't had a quote unquote relaxer in probably like 20 plus years, but I have always worn my hair straight. So I was a regular for silk press, and I had also done Brazilian blowouts. And because of that, I had straight in, people say damaged, damage in. So I say straight in because I don't like the word damage. But anywho, I digress. I had straight ends, which was somewhat of a concern going into this journey because I didn't want to cut, because the majority of my length was the straight ends. I had about 2.5 inches of new growth, about 7 to 9 inches of straight ends, and I didn't want to lose that. So I opted to keep the straight ends, and she started my locks with the she did the braided method. So I am braided, and then I have the straight ends. This is 3 weeks in, 3.5 weeks in to my journey. I'm still getting used to it, not loving it, not hating it, just still getting used to it. I have done a couple things, and I am going to insert some photos of me when I got it done, on the way to getting it done. I also have a photo here where I did, I was braiding and banding at night, and then I tried flexi rods because I felt like coming out of the braid and band, it was fine. I liked the look. But then throughout the day, my straight ends would lose that curl pattern. So I just kind of had straight ends, and the frizz is crazy. But I've read that that's pretty much normal. So I tried the braiding and banding. I've done I tried the flexi rods, and I think I uploaded a video there where I couldn't remember the name of it. But I did the flexi rods, and I like that. And this again is a braid out. And like I said, initially, I'm happy with it. As I go throughout the day, I feel like the curl pattern drops from the straight ends. So this is something that I have to do every night. I'm okay with that. I just wish that the curl pattern would last a little bit longer. Any suggestions on starting the lock journey in the beginning with the straight ends and just how to deal with that? I do feel like I have some slippage, but nothing has come completely undone. Even around the crown or the really short ones, like I have these, they are still intact. So I haven't lost anything, although I did have some slippage or some unraveling. I do have my first retie scheduled. It is for August the 6th, which is exactly 4 weeks in. I'm really looking forward to that because my first time, and I'll go in because I want to know, like, did I mess anything up? Is it looking like it should be looking at the 4 week mark? Am I doing too much, touching too much, manipulating too much? Like, these are all questions that I will ask and get answers for on my first retie, because I don't want to do anything that's going to compromise the integrity of the lock. But because I have the straight ends, I do have to do something to it like every night. So again, this is my install using the braided method with the straight ends. I am embracing it. I mean, the good thing for me, the plus for me is I have not awakened and said, can't do it, they're coming out. I haven't done that. So that's a plus. That's a bonus. That's a good thing for me. But some days it's somewhat of a struggle. The frizz is a struggle. The straight ends, after being out and about during the day and losing that curl pattern, that is somewhat of a struggle. I just saw a video actually earlier this morning. Someone, because I've been researching these straight ends, and someone said they tried what do you call them? Perm rods. They tried perm rods on the straight ends. So guess what? I'm going to run out and get some perm rods, and I'm going to try them on the straight ends and see if that helps keep that curl pattern a little bit longer. If not, I'm just going to continue to do what I'm doing. Like I said, I do have my first retie on August the 6th, which is exactly 4 weeks from my establishment. So I'll find out if I'm on the right track, if I'm doing too much, if I need to switch something up. I had a question, wondering, because I did have some slippage. She will have to go back in and rebraid a lot of the locks. So I'm wondering if we went to the end of the lock and added just a little bit of hair and braided it. I'm not looking for any more length, but just a little bit of braiding hair to help with the unraveling or to help with the slippage. I don't know if that's a thing or if that's possible, but I'm going to ask that question because that is the biggest thing. And it's more so because I don't want to lose the locks. I don't want them to unravel completely. But if she says, no, this is normal, you're on track, your hair is doing what it's supposed to do, don't worry, then I'll be good. When I initially got it done, like the first week or so, first day I did a ponytail. I'll insert a picture. And then I was doing like, I would roll it up in a ball and put a couple of open bobby pins in it, just to not have the straight ends hanging and just kind of have it hanging in the front. I did that a lot. I do that a lot if it's getting like really frizzy, or if during the day the curl pattern and my braid out falls so much so I just have these straight ends, I'll just take it and roll the back and pull that up in like a roll or something like that. So that's what I've been doing to kind of get through it. And like I said again, I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I'm trying to embrace the process. This is something really new for me because I've always just silked my hair out, and that's kind of what I did. So I am going on this journey, and I'm happy to be here. And I think that when it's all said and done, I'm going to really, really like it. I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be like, oh, what did you stress about in the beginning? Not there yet, but I have faith that I will be there one day. So I'm going to give it a whirl around for the 360, and let me know what you guys think. I do have the gray going on there. Doesn't really bother me. My loctician did say, obviously no coloring. She said that the gray got so bad that it was bothering me, and I felt like I really needed to do something. Let her do it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I am contemplating maybe a protective style because I do have a vacation coming up in September, St. Croix. So I don't know about getting my hair wet. So I may need a protective style, or I may just have to water up to chin level, not to wet my hair. I don't know. I'll have that conversation with my loctician when I go on the 6th as well. So here we go. I'm going to try to give that 360 to see the back. So here's the side. I'm going to twirl around, and I hope I'm still in the frame for the back. And then let's whip around on the other side. And that back again. That is me. My install, I am on week number 3. And a lifetime to go. Week number 3 on my Sister Loc establishment. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know about these straight ends. If I'm doing too much with flexi rod or trying perm rods, and I should braid and band. I do know that. But I think, again, the good thing is I have some short ends. Like, I have not, like, completely lost anything. Nothing has come, like, completely undone. I have these short pieces, and they're still intact. So I think that's a good sign. I do have the slippage, but she told me that I would definitely get that, and that was normal, especially with the straight ends. So I'm just trying to embrace this process. I've been looking at a lot of videos. I've joined some groups on Facebook, and I just read because a lot of the questions that people have are questions that I have. So I'm reading those, I'm reading the comments, just getting all the information that I can. I have not had to do a whole lot of spraying on my hair. My scalp does itch sometimes. I did buy I think the brand is Millie. I could be saying that wrong, but I did buy that. I'll insert that as well. And I bought the rice water, and I bought the gel, styling gel. Edge control. I'm not really a hair person, so I used to get my hair silk pressed, and then I would wrap it at night, and then in the mornings I would comb it down and go. That was pretty much the extent of what I did. When I went on vacations, I would get braids, so that was pretty much it. But I did get the rice water, I did get the edge control, and I haven't had to use the rice water a whole lot. Like, my scalp itches sometimes, but it's not terrible. It's not, like dried out or anything like that. So I don't have to use it a whole lot. I've only used it maybe, it's only been 3 weeks. But I've probably used it twice, and that's it. And I'm okay. It's not giving me any problems. I'm just really excited to be on this journey, and excited to see what comes of this hair of mine, and would love tips, tricks, advice, do's and don'ts. Let me know, especially for my lovelies that have started the journey with straight ends, which with the heat damaged ends. I would love to see how it worked for you in the beginning, or if you're starting now, what are you doing? Are you having any issues? And how did it flourish? And if you started with the braided method, how long did it take to uh, start the maturing process? And what did you do with the straight ends? The thought process is, as it grows out and with the reties, probably cut a little bit, cut and go, cut and go. I don't need a lot of length. I did need some hang time because I have a long head. I've said that before. So I'm not opposed to clipping some of these ends as we go. I'm not opposed to getting some ends clipped at each retie. I'm good with that. So this is the reveal of my establishment that I got done. I am 3 weeks in, and I will go for my first retie on August the 6th. So if I'm not back before then, I'll definitely be back around that time to talk about that appointment and to give a look at what we're looking at. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Bye.